basic ones. They're the praline ones. 2 OJs as well. We're going to tuck in. Well, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Mississippi River. Just off New Orleans. Supposed to be extremely dirty. I've seen the Mersey though, the Mersey's 10 times worse. So, yeah. Not as bad as I thought. What do you think?
Nice.
Yeah.
Just a massive mosquito.
Oh god. So basically it's quite warm right now, humid. It's already early hours in the morning, so it's probably going to get a little bit worse than this later on today.
I think we're probably thankful that we took the 11 o'clock and not a later.
Yeah.
Like early afternoon, because peak of the sun and all that.
Yeah. We're going to be heading up on one of those boats shortly for a little 2-hour cruise. Basically just has jazz music. You can buy food on there if you wish. We didn't really fancy it. We thought it would be best to just sit on there and enjoy ourselves. They can buy refreshments on there for drinks wise, so if we need a drink I can buy us one.
Well, we've just been to Loretta's for breakfast beignets, haven't we? So
yeah.
That'll do us.
Do you want to have your little review while we're walking about that?
Yeah, can do. So I'd probably say they're my second favourite, so they're not as good as Cafe Monde,
yeah,
but they're better than Cafe Beignet.
Yeah.
They are smaller, but I'd rather it be smaller and nicer than bigger and not as nice. We got the classic and the praline ones.
Yep.
The praline ones were nice, but they were very, very sweet, and like they all come in a pack of 3. So you had 2 praline, I had 2 classic, didn't we? Because I think the praline were just
too
a bit
sweet
too
for Vex.
sweet for me, especially because it was mostly just right in the centre.
Yeah.
But they were still nice.
I'm more of a nut person as well,
Yeah.
so it was right up my street, so I ate them. I like the plain more. I think if you're going to go there I would get the plain because they were nicer. But we've tried all 3 of the main ones now.
They did have chocolate flavour and peanut butter as well, but still praline because there's loads of praline stuff that seems to be.
Also it
around.
was saying the original praline
Yeah.
beignet, so we're taking it on gospel that they were the original, but we've been finding out quickly that a lot of New Orleans, nothing's original at all. Refurbed from the tour last night, saying every single building is not older than 1780, was it? Or 82.
Well, no, some of them will be late 1800s and the 1900s, because the 1700s when it was built on the old like the flammable wood.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just there having a nice little stroll towards the steamboats now. I'll just turn you around so you can see. If I zoom in. Oh, that's not the zoom. You see those 2 boats there? One of them's retired at the moment, but we're taking the sister boat, which I think is the first one in front of us. All it'll be is a bit of jazz music, but kills the time while we're in New Orleans. Something to do. Said we've been on a steamboat in the middle of the Mississippi River. That's something a lot of people can't say. But we'll leave it at that.
represent community.
Together some food. We've just been on the Steamboat. It was good. A little bit of relaxing time. A bit tired now, but I think it's purely because you're sitting in the sun for 2 and a bit hours. So I'm probably going to have the biggest redhead ever. But now I'm walking to a place called Verti Mart, which is like a 24-hour diner type of thing. So hopefully the food's nice. Be something to eat. Take it back to the room, chill for a bit before we go out tonight. It's quite quiet at the moment, which is quite nice. I'm just shattered. Not on much sleep in this holiday, but that's what it is. We didn't book Mexico for 2 weeks. We basically booked a travel vlog week where we can go and do stuff. More things to come after this as well, of course. Little secret. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Then it doesn't really matter, because you'll probably see it in the next couple of videos. Basically, we've got Nashville and Memphis to come as well, so they're going to be exciting times. This place is just a general sandwich place, but it's been recommended by a number of people who said it's worth going there when you're a bit hungover, so see how it goes. This is the place just over the road, Verti Mart. Hopefully it's open. It doesn't look open, but yeah, it's open. Just got gates on there. Right, I'll bring the food to you when I eat. Right, it's so warm I've took my top off, I don't care. It took me forever to go in that place. It was really, really chaotic, but it was a little small shop with a big kitchen in the back. But this is the food we've got. It's a Philly cheesesteak and something called the Jazz. So, if I go down a little bit, this one, if you open it up for the specs, is basically the Jazz. It's got loads of different things on there. I'll get a description and put it on the screen when I do the edit. And this is the Philly cheesesteak, which I'm looking forward to the most. Ooh, the pole there. Oh, I've completely lost where I was going. It's over here. I'll edit this out because I'm so tired I've not even looked. So this Philly cheesesteak is absolutely to die for. So yeah, we're gonna have that now, and I'll get back to you if we like it or not. If not, I might have fell asleep because I've liked it that much. Alright, see you now. Right, after completely forgetting about the rest of the day, we didn't record anything unfortunately, but here's a few pictures of what we actually did. So after we had the food, we chilled for a bit, and then we went over to a place called the Vampire Café. Basically allows you to have these random drinks which are in blood bags, so very in keeping with the vampire theme. Beck said they were nice, they weren't amazing, the bags were hard to drink out of, but it was just a nice little novelty for us to actually do that type of thing. I just got a beer from there as I always do, but I'm not into these fancy things. I as you can see, Bex is enjoying a drink there. She's quite downing it at the time. It was hard to drink through the straw though, it took a while to get it through, but it was really nice. I thought it was something novelty to have while we were there, especially with all the vampire themes. After this as well, we went for a little walk around the areas where we went off the ghost tour yesterday. The picture you see here is basically, I think it's Nicolas Cage's house at the moment. Basically it's a very haunted house which has all the different things about people getting tortured and completely massacred in the building, and being found out that there was a lot of things going on at the time there. Afterwards, that one, we went over to another building which has a little bit of vampire history, where allegedly there was a person who was a vampire who lived in this house, and at one time there was a woman who nearly got basically used as for the blood, but she basically managed to get away from the person quite quickly and sharpish to basically fall down the side of the building, but she did get major injuries, but because she got away from the people who were in the house and found on the floor completely destroyed, that's all I could say. Basically she was able to stay alive and be found and rescued, but she relives the counts of being in the place where they were looking to try and stop her from leaving and taking all the blood out of her to be able to get eternal youth, as they called it. So yeah, that is pretty much it from the whole last bit of that day. I'm sorry I didn't record anything, I completely forgot to bring the camera out, I was tired at this time. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So we didn't get, well, this is the, obviously, this is the day after for the day before, because again, we forgot to do the outro. Well, I don't think it was necessarily so much we forgot, we kind of were shattered, and then we were like, oh, I'll do it in the morning. So yesterday we got up, we walked to the French market, and we had Loretta's Beignets for breakfast.
Which were lovely.
They were nice, yeah, so we've said they're the second favourite for us. And then we walked down the side of the Mississippi River, that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And headed to the boat tour that we did, which was meant to be 2 hours in total, but ended up being about 2.5 that you're on there for.
Yeah, it's a very long tour.
Quite long. It didn't do much on there, it didn't really take that much, but it was nice to see, nice to do. So I'd definitely say if you've got a few days and you've got the time to do it, then do so. We didn't do it with food, we didn't fancy it, so we just went and perched on the top deck and had a couple of drinks. That we had 2 cocktails, we had 2 beers. But it was nice view to watch. For me, it was nice to see, again, because I like the history of places, it was kind of nice to see it sort of went down, see where some of Hurricane Katrina, where it's happened, it's still got ruins of stuff because they've just not repaired it. I can't remember what some of the things were, but the only way I can explain it is it looked like the base of a pier, but it wasn't a pier and it ran along the side of the river, didn't it? Yeah. And then he also pointed out where the levees broke, for where it went into the lower ninth, which is the bit where a lot of the disaster happened, I think, from remembering. So it just, yes, we sort of went up there, it played some jazz, which was nice, and then it come back up, and yeah, and then after that I can't remember what else we did now.
We came back and had some food, didn't we? I think that's what we did, but where did we go for the food?
You went and got us some lunch.
Oh, poor boys. So there's a place called Verti Mart, which is basically like a really, think of your corner shop and then having a kitchen in the back of it. So imagine just a random local store owner who basically takes your order, and then that order goes to the kitchen and you get them. It's well known. We ended up having the jazz and the Philly cheesesteak. And
we shared them. My God, the jazz was delicious.
Yeah.
So I said to you, it was like years ago at my old work when we used to order like sandwiches in, and you'd go like this is so old, when you were hungover and you'd order like everything on the sandwich, and it was really nice. It was probably your day's worth of calorie intake in one. Yeah. Really messy. So we were sharing them, weren't we? Because then we ended up not going out for tea because because she got 2 different sandwiches, we ended up
being so
waiting for the second one, didn't we? And then we had that, and then we're like, we just don't want to go out for tea.
Yeah. And then at that point, we both crashed, unfortunately, because the food...
Well, no, we went back out, didn't we? Went back out to... Because there was... So when we did the ghost tour, and it was something I wanted to see anyway, I just wanted to get a couple of photos of some of the houses.
We also got you the vampire blood.
Yes, we did. So we went and got a couple of the photos of the houses I wanted to see. And we went to Vampire Café as well and got the... So I got the blood bag and you just got a beer, didn't you?
Yeah.
The experience that we had in Vampire Café wasn't
as good as you would expect.
It's good, but I'd maybe say that was because they did seem like they were really busy.
Yeah.
It is only small in there. I mean, we only wanted it to take out anyway, and we just sat outside of it. Could have been better. The blood bag I got, so they've got 3. They've got a non-alcoholic one. They've got it's Fangria, which is I think just the same as sangria, but Fangria. So if you like the wine, there you go. And then I got, it was like basically vodka and cranberry.
Yeah.
It was nice, so it was worth a go. If you were passing it, definitely go and get one. Maybe if we'd gone when it was less busy, might have had a little bit better experience, but that's not to knock it, it was still nice. But yeah, and then I think that was pretty much us, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did the little walk around again just to see the highlights of the last night's tour.
Yeah.
We've seen them in the daylight into the night, and it was nice to see them again. And then we crashed, unfortunately, because we were a little bit tired, so we went to bed a little bit early. We got up early today, so we've done a lot of things. We're in Jackson Square at the moment now, which is quite lovely. But yeah, that was what we did yesterday, and hopefully we'll be able to do another extra for the next one, because we'll probably forget tonight's one as well.
No, we're going to make sure we do tonight.
Okay,
I'll make sure we do tonight's tonight.
Okay, we'll definitely
Might
do
be in my PJs, but we'll do it tonight.
Yeah, that'll be a nice little extra for you. So we'll just do an explicit extra.
Explicit.
Well, you're in your PJs, so there you go.
My PJ top.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one later and make sure you see what we did today, because we did a few things today. It was exciting. We know what we're doing tomorrow, and we're looking forward to that. So I'm sure you'll look forward to the video of us getting there and everything else. But I'll leave a little hint because you won't know that until the next video. So I'll see you soon and see you later.